Have you ever been faced with several options and you didn't know which was the best decision to make? I think we've all been in that situation at least once or twice. And when it comes to real estate, one of the largest purchases in your life, in the Tulsa real estate market right now, our average sales price is right around $250,000. That can create decision disorder. But when your values are clear, your decisions are easy. Hi, my name is Jennifer Mount, and I am the managing broker and realtor in production here at Legacy Realty Advisors. We are a boutique brokerage here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but we do serve the Broken Arrow real estate market, Jinx, Owasso, Bixby. I actually even have an agent. I do own a real estate brokerage, and I am so proud to say that I now have 12 producing agents. And I call my agents lions. We are the Legacy Lions, and we are out here roaring in the community. I am not at all trying to parallel myself to Jesus, but I was excited to have my 12 disciples. And I know that it is a huge responsibility to lead the Tulsa real estate market with a very high level of integrity, service, commitment. And that's also how I want to serve my agents. And that's how I want to serve you as my potential client. At Legacy, we have 5 F's that we are committed to. That is faith, family, fitness, fun, and finances. So over the month of September, I'm going to be going over these 5 areas of life and how they directly impact real estate decisions. And this week, we're going to be talking about finances. So I want to share a story with you. I have a first-time home buyer. Now, let me tell you, whenever I was a first-time home buyer, I bought my first home approximately, okay, I'm going to be fully transparent. I always want to be transparent with you because my goal is to connect with you and build a relationship with you so that we have trust. And then when you're ready to make one of the biggest financial decisions of your life, you call me. Oh, 3 goals of our YouTube channel. And what I'd like for you to do today is subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. The more people that you share this with, the more people we can positively impact. So back to finances. When I bought my first home, it was $63,500. It was less than a mile from here. The Legacy Realty Advisors office is located right in the heart of Tulsa, Oklahoma at 51st and Lewis, okay? So this is my stomping ground, okay? The high school I went to is half a mile that way. The first home I bought is about half a mile that way. The home I live in right now is half a mile that way. So I've only lived in a 7-mile radius my entire life. That does not mean I have not traveled. I love to travel. So my first house was $63,500, and it was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-car garage home. And I remember whenever I saw it, I actually saw it at an open house on a Sunday, and it was after church, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys another silly story. There used to be this place in Tulsa called Captain D's. Now, whenever I turned 30, I went on Weight Watchers, and my entire life changed. Actually, my entire life changed whenever I was 30, and I'll share that story with you at another time. But we would go to Captain D's because they had all you could eat, and it was fried. You guys, it was like the worst thing you could possibly eat. Hush puppies. They had these little crunchy things. So if you've ever been to Captain D's, I want you to definitely make a comment and be like, yes, Jen, I remember those crunchies. So anyway, after church and after our Captain D's trip, we were driving around and we saw an open house. Stopped in, bought the house. That's a whole nother story. However, it was $63,500. This week, about a mile from that house, I was showing a first-time home buyer, and the house was $348,000. So that shows you what the Tulsa market has done. That also brings me to another very important point, is that real estate is the safest vehicle to create wealth. Let me say that again. Real estate is the safest vehicle to create wealth. So let me ask you, do you want to create wealth? Do you want to have money come in your mailbox whenever you're not even at work, when you're enjoying time with your family? Do you want to retire? Okay, if you're answering these questions like, yes, Jen, you need to message me so we can have coffee and I can help you make a road map to success, because money is not what's important, but money is the vehicle that allows us to do the things that are important. And that's why this week we're talking about finances. So my first time home buyer saw this house for $348,000, and she's single, no children. And I said, yes, you can afford this house. And do you want to make the payment that it's going to require to own this home? So these are some of the financial decisions that I help people make here at Legacy that might be different from other real estate companies. It was brought to my attention that some realtors would have pushed that home over the $260,000 one that we saw earlier this week because my commission would have been higher. But let me make this promise to you right now. Your real estate future is never going to be contingent on my commission. Okay? I have your best interest at heart because I want to treat people the way I want to be treated. And I want people to always be looking out for my best interest. So I'm going to be looking out for yours. So we did press pause on that house. Excuse me. We're going to continue searching. But just know that just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay? So when your values are clear, your decisions are easy. So what do you value? Do you want, now let's say it's a different situation. Let's say that you are a second time home buyer and you have a 2-bed, 1-bath right now, but you need that 3-bed, 2-bath with a pool because you've got 2 kids and you want your house to be the fun house where your children bring all of their friends so that you can watch what they're doing and be a part of your kid's life. Okay, that's a different conversation. That $350,000 house might be right for them. My point is that when you set out on your real estate journey or any journey in life, whether it's, and I know this is silly, but whether it's eating out or eating at home, whether it's joining a bougie gym or joining a regular gym, you know, all of these questions that we are faced with on a daily basis, it's all of the small things that you do on a daily basis that are going to lead up to the big things that you want in life. So, yes, finances are a huge part of your real estate journey, and I want to be a part of that. So, subscribe, like, and share this video. Message me so we can sit down and create your financial freedom roadmap with real estate as an intricate part of your retirement plan and your investment portfolio. I have purchased over 16 homes and I own 10 right now. And those 9 homes are creating monthly residual income from the tenants that are paying them off for me. So I want to create the same thing for you. Okay. So once again, subscribe, like, and share, and meet me right back here next week. Like I said, in September, we're going to go over the 5 F's that are the legacy core values: family, faith, fitness, fun, and finances. So we've got the finances down, right? Make good decisions this week, and I will see you back here next week.